I'm like coding.
My passion projects. That's what they are until they start making me money. I have my best thoughts in two places. One, in the shower, and two, at like 2 a.m. while I'm trying to fall asleep. Glorb, you want to collab?
Nobody ever uses a hole. No guy uses that hole.
Why is it there then? Have I told you about my trauma associated with guy underwear with the hole?
What?
Are you gaslighting me? Are you trying to gaslight me? No, you definitely...
Go back.
Babe, I will. You said wiener.
I did not say it.
Yes, you did, guys.
There's no
This
way.
is ridiculous. You said wiener. Hey, welcome back to Life Lately. What do we do on this podcast? We talk about...
Talk about our life lately.
Yes. Wait, before we get into that, though, I just have to make sure to address this. Our very professional set is a little bit messed up. I don't even think you can see on the camera, but our dog, she's in between the pillows and the corner of the couch. So they're not stacked as nicely as they normally are. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
But if you're listening to the audio, then you wouldn't even know.
So I guess it occurred to you that this title of this podcast is Life Lately, and we haven't really been talking about our life lately.
Yeah, I feel like because we just started, our first few episodes have been like recaps of big moments in our life to like kind of give people a background of who we are and what our life is like. But yeah, I was just thinking that I like chatty podcast episodes where like there's not necessarily a direction for the episode. They just kind of chat. So I was thinking this could kind of be that with the theme of like what's going on in our lives lately, but just like kind of talk about what's going on.
Yeah,
so
like
what's
actually
going
lately, because we've been talking about life. What's a word that's not lately, but
life in the past.
In the past, yeah, like years,
yeah.
Yeah, but now we got to get into like what's
poppin'?
Like right now.
Yeah.
So
how are you doing?
I'm good.
How's your life?
I just got off of work and then we took the dog out, so that's pretty late. Right, that happened like
that is very late.
The last 2 hours.
Last like hour.
Oh yeah.
We just got back from taking the dog out.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so I just hit my 3-month mark at my job. Right, 3 months. Wow. Yeah. Over 3 months. I started on the 11th.
12th.
What? Oh my God! Today is 3 months.
Is it February 12th? Oh my gosh.
So I hit 3 months at my new job. I work for a tech company in Oregon near Portland, and it was crazy. I think I joined the company at a very crazy, tumultuous time because there was, if you just like Google it, there's been a lot of layoffs in tech.
Yes.
And I've narrowly survived a layoff when we were moving out here to Portland. But now that we're kind of past that, things have still not settled down. There's still a lot of people moving around. Our company's still not doing great. But yeah, I guess like my job has been interesting because a lot of people have moved out of our department. There's more responsibility on fewer of us. So I feel like I'm always being called to do something or help put out a fire or something. So it's giving me a sense of purpose. You know, I have to be kind of on call
you're
at
the
work.
Best one.
No.
Yes. Anyway. Yeah.
That sounded very corporate because it was being very generic, but like just imagine I'm like coding. All right, I'm like writing some code. I'm like,
yeah, he's like hacking and stuff.
Yeah,
he's like doing top secret government work.
You know, like
the whole tech company thing is just a cover up.
In those heist movies where they like hire the hacker, and the hacker's like, I can do the password. It'll take me 1 hour, and he's like, that's literally what I do all day. People will call me and be like, what's the password? And I had to like find it in 1 hour.
See, he's really important. Otherwise, they bomb your office if you don't hit the hour checkpoint.
Yeah. They do.
He's been doing good. Good motivation. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, yes. Well, that's good to hear. My life.
Yeah. Yeah. What about your life? Tell me about your life.
My life is good. I have been grinding on my YouTube. I feel like I like to call them my passion projects because I feel like that's what they are until they start making me money.
Yeah.
But I've been having fun, and I feel like despite having been grinding for several months now, which is like a lot, I'm still feeling motivated.
Still motivated?
Like
Good.
I feel like I'm I'm even more motivated than I even was then. Like I keep coming up with like new ideas in my head and like, oh, I can't wait to do this and take it this way. So it's been fun.
In the past, like I'll say maybe 3 months, you've grown your YouTube subscriber count by what, like 50%? Because you started at...
I was going to give a number. Percentages are hard.
You were
like 200
at around
or 250.
High 300s, and now you're at high 500s, right?
Was I at maybe I was at 300. But I don't think I was high 300s. I think I was low, maybe mid 300s.
So 250 strangers out there on the internet decided to...
It was like in December and January was when I grew a lot. December, I think, because of all the Christmas stuff and Vlogmas stuff. There was a couple moving stuff, but since we moved so close to December, I had to like postpone a lot of that because I was trying to do like Vlogmas Christmassy themed videos. And then once all that ended, I got back into the moving content, which was more like in January. And I feel like those 2 months of content like
skyrocketed,
bursted my channel a bit.
So now that you have no more Christmas and no more moving, because we've already moved, what are you going to do now? How are you going to appease the masses?
I'm retiring.
All right, guys, you heard it here.
That's it. Bye. Well, I think I'm probably going to start posting a podcast. Probably call it Life Lately.
That sounds boring. I wouldn't want to be part of that.
Are you trying to get people to subscribe or to unsubscribe?
I was kidding because I was being sarcastic because I'm already a part of it.
No, okay. Yeah, no.
You know, like Rachel,
didn't quite land. No, I don't think we'll cut that. Anyway, yeah, that's actually interesting because I've like had a lot of thoughts about that because I like home vlogs and moving vlogs and stuff, but obviously I'm not moving forever. So like the moving content eventually dies down. And like every once in a while, maybe like I can do something somewhat moving related, like decorating a room or something, because like our bedroom is still very bare. But like for now, that content is kind of fizzling out for a bit. Yeah. So that is something I've been considering, like how to keep those, like the fun, cozy, exciting aspects of moving vlogs, like the stuff that people like about them, how to keep those in other content. Okay. So I feel like just in general though, like vlogs around the home do well. I like to watch them, and I feel like that pairs well with moving vlogs because people watched you move into the home and now they're watching you live in the home. And I'm a homebody for sure. So I feel like doing like cleaning videos and stuff around the house, organizing and stuff, I think is good. That could
be an easy third video per week. Just like our house gets so messy because of the dog.
I know, it does.
We can just film it.
It's so satisfying too. And then it motivates me more to do the chores because I'm like, I have to do it for this video, you know? So that's a good one.
You could have like a bonus cleaning channel where you're just like...
Just clean. I just do a live stream every single day of me cleaning something.
Yo, YouTube Live.
Guys, should we do that? Should we do chore live streams? Not every day. I was kidding about that.
What if we accidentally dox ourselves on live stream?
What are you going to do on a live stream that would dox you?
I don't know. I'm like, maybe the mail's on the table and you kind of like pan over to it. I don't know.
Well, just be careful before you start.
I'm very paranoid that people are going to find out where we live and start renting
There
here.
are not enough people subscribed to my channel for any of them to care where we live.
I'm saying like
eventually.
If people start moving to this apartment, the rates are going to go up. We need to keep this rent cheap.
That's what you mean.
Because they're going to love
so
this
it's
place.
Not at all for your safety. It's literally just for the cost.
Yeah,
okay.
Cost.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We cannot have more people moving here.
Yeah. But speaking of chores, that's funny because literally, so I have my best thoughts in two places. One in the shower and two at like 2 a.m. while I'm trying to fall asleep and I can't. So I had a thought recently while I was struggling to fall asleep about chores because I recently did that cleaning video, which you were in the middle of watching. And then I told you not to watch because I don't like when he watches my stuff in front of me. And I had asked in that video, like, what other stuff do you guys want to see? Like, if you subscribe to me from my moving vlogs, like, what else do you like to see? To kind of, like, gauge. You know, I have a very small audience, but it was just a shot in the dark. Is anyone going to actually listen to what I'm asking and comment? And a couple of people did. And they were saying they liked, like, home and cleaning vlogs. One girl said, like, stuff around the city, which I have tried to make city life like a whole personality. So like I do want to do stuff like that. I just don't really know what to do.
No, it's too damn cold too right now.
Yeah, it's too cold and we'll get there. We'll get there with the content. But for now, the city life content is all in the apartment.
While you're not making money off of YouTube, we have to like
Yeah, that's
rein
the
it
thing.
in.
If you go into the city, there's a lot of stuff. There's
It
not a
costs
lot of
money.
stuff you can do for free. Yeah.
So you have to have a budget, which means that you have to be making money.
Yeah. Like that's why I want to do the whole like coffee shop video, trying every coffee shop in Portland. But that's why it's going to take so long to accomplish, because I have to like go every week to like one. Like I can't go every single day to multiple coffee shops a day to try to like knock out the video, you know?
Yeah.
But if you guys subscribe, maybe I could. Anyway,
my employers give me a raise.
Yeah, that too. You know, they're definitely watching. The CEO, hey dude. Anyway, I didn't even get to my point though. I was thinking of doing a new little series, which now I'm like, maybe this could be a live stream series instead of just edited videos. Chore chats, because I like to chat. I'm a chatty person, which is funny because I'm a huge introvert. But when I'm alone or with people I'm really close with, I'm very chatty. Yes, I said when I'm alone because I talk to myself. Anyway, I was thinking like I could do like chores and then chat to the camera while I'm doing my chores. And then it's like, right? So
you know, it'd be nice to camera setup. You have one on your face.
That's what I was thinking.
Like wide,
so that way it's still kind of motivating for people who like want to be motivated to do their own chores. But then it's also like they're just like on FaceTime with a friend, you know?
Dude, that's so cool.
And if it was live stream, it really would be FaceTime with a friend because they could comment back.
Yeah, that'd be
sick. I don't know if I have enough subscribers to go live. I feel like no one would tune in right now. But I mean, you never know until you try. I've never gone live. I don't know what that's like.
What if you went live and there's just like one person?
I know, that's kind of what I feel like would happen, and then it might be kind of awkward.
You're like,
or maybe we'd be like besties by the end of it. Maybe we'd bond.
Okay.
Maybe it'd be like my one loyal subscriber.
We should have a community meetup in Portland.
I think we need to wait till we're a little bit bigger. Otherwise, we're going to show up and no one's going to be there, and it's going to be really sad.
One time, this is an aside, I had the Scrabble club at our school, our alma mater, UF, go Gators. And I like posted something. I was like, hey, Scrabble club social at the Plaza of the Americas. We're all going to get lunch together. And nobody showed up. It was just me.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, because I said it like the day of. I was like, hey.
Oh, okay, well that's why. Oh, did you like message in the Discord group me or something? Nobody uses that.
I know.
Oh,
anyway.
I'm sorry that happened. Well, see, we don't want a repeat of that. So we're going to wait till we have some more.
What's the critical mass where you think that more than 2 people would show up?
I think you need hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
Hundreds of thousands?
Yes, because you're asking them to come to a specific location. So if they don't already live there, they have to be willing to travel there.
Okay.
And if you don't have enough people that are willing to travel there, then you just have to rely on having enough people in your audience that live where you live or near where you live. And then would be loyal enough and even care to take time out of their day to come meet you, you know?
Okay, let's do a survey real quick. Hey, comment down below if you're in like Oregon, Portland area. And then we'll take an average.
Oh, so you're curious how many?
Yeah, like what percentage of your subscriber base?
I don't think that many, honestly. I mean, I'm sure some because of a few of my Portland themed videos.
Yeah,
but like,
that's what I'm thinking. Like the touring video got you a lot of people, and they're probably, they're interested in Portland or they live in Portland.
But also a lot of people just like apartment hunting videos.
Okay, fair.
So, but yeah, that's true. Some from that, but then the rest of the moving vlogs, like, it could be from anyone that just likes to watch moving vlogs, you know?
Yeah, true.
But yeah. Anyway, chore chats. I was thinking of doing them as normal videos, but now I'm like, live streams. Maybe we can launch that series in a little bit once I have some more subscribers that will actually tune into a live.
That'd be fun. Like, and you know, if you have somebody that's subscribed that wants to do their chores while you're chore chatting.
Yes, and then I could be like, what chores are you guys doing right now? And they'll be like, I'm cleaning my toilet. And I'll be like, oh, damn it, I have to do that too. Thanks for the reminder. And then I'll go clean my toilet.
Yeah.
I think this is a great idea.
I wonder if there's a way to make it like a radio show where you can have like a live caller and you just like chat with them. Or is that weird?
I don't know. Can you do live? I don't think it would be through YouTube. I feel like you would have to like set up a Zoom on the side or something. I don't think that would. Well, I know on Instagram you can do joint live streams actually with like other accounts. Maybe you can on YouTube. I have no idea. No, probably not. Because YouTube is like a different. Like you can have a YouTube account and not a YouTube channel, but on Instagram everyone has the same type of account. Yeah. So I feel like it wouldn't work on YouTube.
What about those people that I follow that say like business or like?
What do you mean? On Instagram?
Never mind. Or is it like celebrity?
On Instagram?
Or like public figure? Is that a different account?
No, I mean it's a business account, but it's not like there's not really anything Like, you know, like if you have a YouTube account but not a channel connected to the account, you can't do anything on YouTube. Like you can't post, you know, you just watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like with the channel is how you are able to post videos on live stream and stuff.
Gotcha.
But like on Instagram, anyone can live stream, even if they're not like a business account.
Okay, so probably if you wanted to live stream with someone, they'd also need to be a creator on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. And even then, I don't know if that's a feature, but maybe it is. Anyway, that was a huge tangent. I meant to start off with our L for the episode, but I wanted to like first get a little life update. How's life going? And then it turned into a whole tangent. But while we're here, we'll talk about our L for the week, which I feel like is probably the same for both of us. And that is Suki, our dog. She got her tooth extracted at the vet this week.
Yep.
She had a chipped tooth that she got while we were on our honeymoon. So it wasn't under our watch. We don't know what happened. But she got a chipped tooth and it chipped deep, like down to the canal.
Yeah, so you could look at it was her lower left canine.
Yeah, big
and
tooth.
It was like half gone, so you could see the little pink canal, and
yeah,
it was probably causing her pain. I would like smell her mouth sometimes, and it did not smell good.
Well, dog's mouth never smell good,
it's like
but yeah,
the left side of her mouth did not smell good.
So it's been a whole journey. If you missed our episode where we talked all about Suki and like our journey of getting her and what we've gone through with her since, then you should watch that or listen to that. But just a quick recap. She's crazy. She has anxiety. She has trauma. So our vet visits are always a hassle. So it took a really long time to finally get all the steps checked off to be able to put her under anesthesia and get this surgery done.
Yeah, she needed blood work done, but she's not good with being handled by any vet. So drawing blood was not an easy feat. We had to basically come back 5 different times.
Yes.
With increasing dosages of sedatives, and finally the 5th time we like
completely knocked her out without like, anesthesia. It was just like injections.
A needle like put her to sleep and then did all the blood work stuff. Yeah. So she's very bad with being handled at the vet.
But we finally got that done, which told them she'd be safe under anesthesia.
Yeah, she got her blood work.
So then we were able to schedule her surgery. She had it on Monday, and today's Wednesday, the day that we're recording this. So it's been 2 days. And oh man, it's been 2 days.
It's been a long L.
Yes, long it L. Is this entire week's L.
So I thought that the worst part would be like watching Suki be in pain, or maybe her behavior would be off, but she has seemed to have bounced back right to the normal Suki self. But one thing that hasn't bounced back is her bowels. She is leaking ass juice all over the apartment,
and not just juice, like actual poop, like little pieces.
Something about the anesthesia like messes with her gut system.
This is the life of dog parents.
So when she's asleep, like poop will like ooze out, and turds will just like fall out of her butt.
No, literally, it's so gross. And then like you don't realize, and then you like move a blanket, and a turd falls out, and you're like, oh. So it's actually like embarrassing that we're saying this, but also like it's not our fault. Like
we should not be letting her after the first couple times. We should not be like letting her on the blankets or the couch, but she's on the couch right now.
Well, okay, I was thinking that too, but then in our defense, she already goes on the couch and the furniture whenever she wants, like she's allowed to, and she knows that. So unless she was under constant supervision from us all day, every day, she would not stay off the couch.
Yeah.
And we can't sit here and lecture her every time she jumps up there. So it's kind of just been like oh dang, she's on the couch again. But
yeah, so we have like little poop marks just everywhere, and I'm constantly on the hunt to clean them up.
Okay, yeah, we're washing everything.
Yeah, we're washing everything.
We're not just leaving it. But yeah, it's pretty nasty. We talked to the vet about it, and because they called like the next day to see how she was doing. And they told the vet that, and she kind of laughed, and she was like, oh no. But then she said that that's normal. She said it could go one of 2 ways. They're either constipated for a few days, or she said loosey-goosey was the term she used. And that is definitely what Suki is. She's loosey-goosey. Yeah. So that's been fun. But you came up with a very innovative solution today, and I only wish you'd thought of it sooner.
I know. Yeah, 2 days in, I'm like, we need to have a diaper for Suki.
We kept saying she needed diapers, but obviously we don't have dog diapers.
Then I remembered. I was like, oh, what's something that might be able to fit Suki? And I was thinking of my underwear, because, men's underwear, like the boxer briefs, are pretty tight. So, like, the waistband's tight. So I was like, maybe they might be able to fit over Suki's hips. So I tried it, and right now she's wearing my underwear.
Yeah,
over
I don't
her
think
butt.
you can see, but.
And you know how guy underwear has like that, the hole for the wiener, allegedly. Nobody actually uses it, just saying.
Are you sure that
nobody ever uses a hole. No guy uses that hole.
Why is it there then?
I think it's just like to let the underwear flex. Anyway, it came in handy today, that hole in the front, because Suki has a tail. So I fed the tail through the hole, and then I put the pants on
silly, but it's working.
Now she has a diaper.
Also, just so everyone knows, he's not planning on wearing this underwear again.
Yes, I'm not.
It will be thrown away when she's done leaking butt juice.
My underwear's all poopy now. I'm not going to put it back on.
Wait, okay, back to the pocket thing. Why would it be there just to loosen things? Like, why not just add extra fabric? Why is there a hole? I'm pretty sure it's so that you can pee through it, no?
Okay.
Same with like the zipper-on pants?
Okay, it's just like the zipper-on pants. I was just about to say that. It's just like the zipper-on pants. It's there to give you some flex, but because you don't want buttons or zippers on your underwear because it's right up against your skin, you don't want to get anything caught, they did this instead.
But how does a zipper give you any flex? It doesn't.
Well, when you zip down your zipper so that you can put it on. Oh, like to
take it off?
Yeah, to put it on, take it off. But for the underwear, it's more like because you have an extra member down there, it's just like a little more.
See, flex. I know I'm not a guy, so I'd have no idea, but I really feel like it's meant for peeing.
Okay. Well, this is all I never talked to the CEO of underwear. I don't know what his intentions were.
Okay.
But this is just like my take.
Interesting.
Because I've taken a survey of all my friends. I'm like, do you use the hole in your underwear? And we're like, no, because you're taking your pants down anyway. Just take your underwear with it. Like when you're peeing, like you dip it a little bit.
No, but I thought the point was you unzip the pants too, so you don't have to take them down.
Nobody unzips their pants. They keep the button, they keep the zip.
We need to do a survey.
They just like yank it down over their junk.
All right, so question 1 was, do you live in Portland? Question 2 is, do you use... No, I'm kidding. Anyway, have I told you about my trauma associated with guy underwear with the hole?
What? You have trauma? No? Okay, a new story.
I feel like I maybe have told you
I thought we were done with all our stories.
Okay, Adam, I'm not sure. So I am the middle child of 3. I have an older brother and younger sister. And we would do family trips. Maybe I've told you this. I don't know. We would do family trips to North Carolina every year to see the snow. And obviously with 3 growing children, you're constantly having to buy new winter wear. And we lived in Florida. So it's like we only used it for our North Carolina trip. So naturally, my parents tried to preserve their money and use everything as often as much as they could before replacing it. So like my brother's long johns, like the long underwear, got passed down to me when he outgrew them, but they had the little pocket in the front for the wiener, as you decided to call it.
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. Anyway, you did call it that.
I did not say that today.
Wiener?
I never said the W word today.
Yes, you did. Are you gaslighting me? Are you trying to gaslight me? No, you definitely
go back.
Babe, I will. You said wiener.
I did not say it.
Yes, you did, guys.
There's no
this
way.
is ridiculous. You said wiener.
All right,
that's why I said it, because it was such a funny way to say it. I'm like, why did you use that word? That's why I said it.
And you know how guy underwear has like that the hole for the wiener. Allegedly.
I cannot believe you. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Well, you are. We know that.
Okay, fine.
Anyway, now I lost my train. Yes. So it had the little pocket for the junk. And yeah, and I hated it. And I would complain to I'm like, this is gross. This is guys' underwear. Like, and he was like, why do you care? No one sees it. Because obviously no one sees it. You wear it under all your clothes. But I was like, it's embarrassing. Like, it's weird. And he was like, he just didn't get it. And I had to wear them for years.
Aww.
And it was traumatizing. I hated it.
Did Robin have to wear those too? You pass them down to her?
No, because she got my old ones. Like, I had mine, but then I outgrew mine, and Ryan outgrew his. So mine passed down to Robin.
Gotcha.
I got Ryan's.
Oh, and then you just stuck with that?
Yeah.
Forever. Oh, that
It was really horrible. And my dad was like, he just didn't get it. He didn't get it.
Yeah.
That's my trauma around that.
If I was forced to wear underwear that didn't have the hole, I would be in the same boat. I'd be like, oh my God.
Would you actually?
No.
No, but as a little girl, like, that was just like horrible. I was traumatized.
Little girl, you wore those long johns until you were like 16, right?
No, I was like 10.
Okay.
8 maybe. I don't know. Elementary school for sure.
Maybe 20.
This was last year. Anyway, yeah, that's my trauma around that. So Suki's currently wearing those, and I'm feeling for her because she's a girl, and we're making her wear this boy underwear.
Yeah, it's backwards.
Yeah, she looks so funny though, walking around with her little shorts on. They look like little gym shorts.
A couple pictures here and here and here.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, so that is definitely this week's L. She's on some pain meds and we're hoping that she is getting better. She panted for like the first time today, so we really got to see what she looks like without her tooth. So they removed the canine that was chipped, and then there was one tiny tooth next to it that came out with it because it was weak, and the canine is it's connected to a big bone or whatever the vet said. So it kind of just like took that one out.
Casualty.
With it. So yeah, technically she got 2 teeth removed, but that one's so small, like you can't even notice. The canine is huge, so that you do notice. She looks a little lopsided.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't get a good look at the incision because her bottom lip is kind of like just
and her tongue when she pants. Yeah. The vet told us not to like peel her lip down to try to look at it because they don't want to put tension on the wound, so we don't really know what it looks like. But hopefully it's healing well.
Yeah. Maybe one day Ryan will come up and he can play doggy dentist with her.
Oh, yes. He does love to do that.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's like 6.
No, he's 25. Wait.
Oh, my gosh. He's 25. I always forget his age. Yes. He's turning 26 this year.
Jesus.
Wait. Yes, he is. Oh, my gosh.
Old ass.
I always forget how old he is because we have a running joke in our family that his birthday happens like 4 times a year and my little sister's birthday happens like every 4 years because for whatever reason it feels like it's always his birthday and never hers. Like hers is finally coming up and it feels like it's been a lifetime since her last birthday, but then his is in like 5 months, 6 months?
It's more like 2 weeks.
Yeah, basically.
Man.
Isn't that crazy? Anyway.
Maybe it's because the summer flies by because you're having fun.
Yeah.
And then
well, also birthday. Like, yeah, it's September birthday and then it's followed by like all the fall and winter holidays and stuff, which I feel like blows through that. Then suddenly it's a new year and it's like his birthday's right around the corner again, you know? It's so strange. Anyway, yes, that's been life lately. Also in the wake of Suki's surgery, we've been doing this for months, but it hasn't been successful, trying to get her to pee on her potty pad on the balcony. We got her like a fake grass thing for her to pee on. And she does not use it. She refuses. I don't think she gets it.
She has peed on it like 3 times total. That's all I had to say about that. She doesn't understand what I'm trying to get her to do.
I don't even think it's like a rebellious thing or like no, I'm too picky. I need to go find my own spot to pee. I think she literally just doesn't get it because she'll just go and sit there and look at you.
I think I ruined it. So the first time she peed on it, I was really excited. I was like, yay. And
she peed like the very first time we tried, right? Yeah.
And then I wanted her to pee on it again later that night. So I brought her to it again. And I like kind of grabbed her collar and I brought her over.
No, I think you did that when she peed because you were trying to show her, yes, this is good, right?
Yeah,
wasn't that what happened?
That's what happened. So I wanted to point Suki at the pee and give her treats like, yay. But I think she takes, when I like grab her scruff and show her something, she takes it as like, oh, I'm in trouble, because I do the same exact thing when she pees inside the house. Like if she peed on a blanket or something, I bring her to the blanket. I'm like, look what you did. And she gets all ashamed. Yeah. So I use that same like action.
Yeah.
And I brought it to something that I wanted to encourage. And by mistake, I think I like scarred her.
Yeah. She's only done it a few times. And it's so annoying because we wanted to get her to do it initially just because it's cold. And also we live on the 6th floor. It's like, it's a pain to take her out every time she has to pee. And also it's freezing, especially now. So like having to go outside and do a whole walk just to get her pee is so horrible in this weather. So we're really trying to get her to learn the potty pad and it has not been successful. And then we were like, maybe she'll do it now that she has had her tooth out because she's like in pain. She's tired. She doesn't really want to go anywhere. She still won't do it. It's really unfortunate.
Wah, wah.
But it's so cold and it sucks taking her out in the freezing cold. It's like in the 30s right now, I think. But we booked like a cute little cabin getaway in a few weeks. We wanted to take Suki to see snow because she's never seen snow, at least that we're aware of. But she's a Florida pup, so I doubt she's ever seen snow even before us. And we want to take her to see snow before winter's over. So hopefully there's still snow there in a couple weeks. I assume there will be.
Yeah, there will.
But we booked a little cabin out by Mount Hood in Oregon. And we've never been out to Mount Hood, even though we've been here for a while now. And it's like the iconic Oregon mountain, but I haven't been. So that'll be fun. Make some fun use of the snow and the cold. But yeah, so we'll have to give an update in a future episode once we're back from our trip. How Suki's first time seeing snow was.
Yeah, my mom got her some booties because it's cold up here, and she walks really funny with them, as all animals do when they have something on their feet.
Yeah, it was really funny. We took her on a walk with them once to try them out because her feet definitely get freezing cold out there.
Yeah.
Because it's cold out, and then she's walking in like puddles of water, which is also freezing.
She never avoids a puddle.
She doesn't.
She hits it straight on.
And then she'll be like shivering, so we feel bad. Even though she's wearing a coat too, but like when your feet are cold and wet, it doesn't matter. But she does not like the boots. But she's going to have to wear them in the snow, so we'll see how that goes.
Yep.
But anyway, continuing on, I wanted to talk about some things that we have, like some habits and hobbies and interests in our lives right now, just as like what we're into.
Yeah, a little snapshot in time of her life lately.
Yeah, like our couple hobbies. We have 3 solid couple hobbies right now, which we'll get into in a second, and also just like the shows we're watching, stuff like that. But first, I have to address this first one. AJ is recently obsessed with a new artist, which I find it funny to call him an artist because it's not the type of artist you would think.
Get to that point. All right.
But he is talented. He is very talented. He makes rap songs.
He goes by the name of Glorb.
There you go. Glorb.
Shout out to Glorb.
He makes rap songs about SpongeBob using the SpongeBob characters' voices.
Yeah, it's from the perspective of SpongeBob characters, as if these SpongeBob characters, Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob, Squidward, Patrick, Sandy, Plankton, as if they were gangbangers.
Yes.
So he like writes rap songs from their perspective.
Which they are very well done. He's very talented.
And he's been doing this for about a year, maybe a year and a half now. And he has built like a lore into his songs that are coming out. Like it's like first it was Mr. Krabs wrote a diss track against Plankton, then Plankton writes back to him, and all this like.
Oh goodness!
Now Plankton has opened his own casino, and the Krusty crew, the Krusty Krab crew, they went in there and stole a bunch of money from him.
Oh,
yeah, it did not end well. And then Plankton. Oh my gosh, we gotta listen to the songs because they're so freaking catchy.
Yes, and he listens to them nonstop. He listens to them while he's at work. He listens to them while he's doing chores or cooking, like literally all the time. So I hear them all the time, and they get stuck in my head, and it's really annoying because, like, yes, they are objectively good songs. The guy is very talented, but like, I don't want songs about SpongeBob and Patrick stuck in my head all day.
It's not about them. It's from them.
Okay, sorry.
The waves keep crashing.
But yeah, I know them like way better than I should, considering I've never opted to listen to them myself because you're always playing them.
It's osmosis.
It's not a choice. Yeah.
You're just learning the songs through osmosis. That's so funny.
Anyway, I thought that was something we should give a shout out to because
you stole my L for next week. I was going to say that
really?
You got these songs stuck in your head.
Oh,
that was my L. Okay, that's fine.
Well, I guess it's an L in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's something you've been really into, which is funny because he wasn't even like, you weren't even a huge SpongeBob fan growing up. Like you watched it sometimes, but like I make references to very popular episodes and he doesn't get it.
I've never seen the Hash Slinging Slasher episode.
Literally, oh my gosh. The number of times I'm like at night and then he's like, huh? I mean, he knows it now because I've explained it. But like the first time I ever referenced it to him, he didn't know what I was talking about and I was so upset. Anyway, pretty funny that you're so into it when you don't even care for the show much.
Glorb linked below.
Oh, great. Now I have to remember to link it.
Sponsored by Glorb.
Oh, I wish. Glorb, you want to collab?
I don't have any talent to collab with.
Well, we'll figure it out. Anyway, so that's something you've been into. But other than that, we have like some solid couple hobbies that we like to. Yeah. That's what we like to call them because it's things we regularly do together.
Yeah, let's go through it. So Diablo 3, I have Diablo 3 on the Switch. I got it in January of 2023.
Yeah, so it's been over about a year of like somewhat consistent playing.
That's 2 years.
Wait, are you sure it's 2023? Was it 2024? There's no way it was
2023.
It's been 2 years?
Because I got it. No, I'm sorry. No, let's restart this section. I'm totally wrong. I got it because of your parents' graduation gift, so 2024.
Oh, it was graduation.
All right, so we've had Diablo 3 for a year, and it's an RPG, which I wasn't sure if Rachel was going to like, but we played co-op, and Sorry, it's not an RPG. It's an action.
I was gonna
RPG.
say, I feel like it's not.
It's like Dungeons and Dragons if they took out all of the character stuff and it's all fighting.
It's just like any other fighting game. Yeah. I feel like it's not.
It's its own genre now. Diablo 3 is like its own thing. So there's Diablo-like games, Diablo 3, Diablo 4, Path of Exile, and they're all kind of like you equip gear, you loot stuff, you kill bad guys, and you get stronger.
Okay.
We play that like all the time. We've played 2 seasons. We're on our 3rd season.
Well,
right now
technically, we're. Oh wait. Oh yeah, because the first season we didn't really finish, and then we started over. Yeah.
So seasons are like just sections of time where there's like, I don't know. It's like a time limited thing where you start a new character and you get to level 70 and you like get the best legendary gear. And we put hours into this game.
We play it so much. It's funny because when he first got it, I was kind of hesitant for him. Not that it was my decision, but like for him to get it, because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna care to play it with you, and I don't want you to like never play it because I won't play with you. But then I don't know. It's weird because it's not the type of game I would ever think I would like, but somehow it hooked me. Although
scratches that itch.
there are like there's a wizard and then there's a necromancer, which is basically a wizard.
That's
why
I got her into the game. I was like, it's just like Harry Potter.
I think that's why I like it genuinely though, because I like magic. It's cool.
Oh, okay.
I feel so powerful and cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's something we've been grinding. It's especially a good hobby this time of year too, because we don't want to go outside because it's freezing. So we'll just sit on the couch and rot and play Diablo for hours. Oh no, it's not running. No, but we mix it with some intellectual activity by playing Wingspan.
That's right. That's another couple hobby, Wingspan.
Mm-hmm.
We started playing Wingspan
also
April
2024,
2024,
right?
when
almost a year.
Your parents got it for me as a gift because I played this game once at their house and I like loved the rules.
Yeah, it's so funny. So I feel like it's a lot more popular now, so people have probably heard of it. But like back then, I was like just starting to hear people say it was good, and my parents got it for my sister for her birthday or Christmas or something like several years ago, just because she loves birds, and they saw the game and they're like, maybe she'd like this. It sat unopened in the closet of board games at my parents' house for years until last April 2024.
No, it wasn't last April. It was like
a couple months before that. AJ decided to open it up and try it.
Yeah, I wanted to like teach them the rules.
Yeah, while we were visiting our family. Well, figure it out for yourself and then teach them. Yeah.
So we all played $60.
Yeah, we all played once. I think we literally only played one round that night too. But you like loved it.
Yeah.
And then they haven't played it since. And eventually, like a couple months later, you were in the library at UF playing the game by yourself because there's a solo mode. And the library had it for people to play in the library. So he just like went by himself and was playing by himself. And then when my mom asked me what she should get him for his birthday, I was like, I couldn't think of anything except Wingspan. And I wasn't super confident at first when I told her, but I couldn't think of anything else. And I was like, I mean, I'll play with him sometimes. Like maybe I'll like it. And like he would be excited. And even if I don't like it that much, he can play alone sometimes. But then I loved it. And now we're both addicted to it and we play it all the time.
It's a greatly designed game for family game nights, and I'll say it's competitive, but it's not
I like
destructively competitive as Risk or Monopoly is, where you win at the expense of other people. It's more of like a supportive, like all the interactions between players are positive.
Yeah.
So
you can't like sabotage another player.
Right. Like the point of the game is you just build your birds. You attract birds to your sanctuary, and the more birds and the more points and the more eggs you have, the more you win. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really fun. I've talked about it in some of my videos before, and I always say I like it because it's not one of those really competitive games where like everyone's just trying to sabotage you the whole time. Like you have your own board, so people can't just like screw you over whenever they want. Like it's really nice.
It's a interesting game because it's very strategic, but it's not like you're strategizing against other players. It's like you have your own within your own world that you can take the time to strategize, and it's a very complex interactions between the different bird powers. So you have like that brain scratching, or what am I saying? You know that itch to scheme?
Yeah.
You can satisfy it without scheming against other players.
Yes, exactly.
So I love it. It makes me feel big brain.
Yeah, we have all the expansion packs that currently exist. Yeah. There's more coming out eventually.
That total, so let's think. $60 is base game. European was like 40. So that's already 100. Oceania was 35. So
Asia
135.
was, I don't know how much Asia was. Probably about 40
So
or 30.
probably like 170.
But we've only bought one of them. The others were gifts.
Oh, yeah. So
but yeah, it's an expensive game.
Is about $170. And there's too many cards and too many boxes.
It's crazy. Like we barely can fit it all in one box.
They sell Wingspan. Stonemeyer Games is the owner. They sell a box, like a cardboard box, for $100 that can hold all of your cards. That is such a.
Is there any organization inside, or is it literally just an empty box?
There's like trays and stuff. Okay. Yeah, there's dividers.
I mean, I still don't get how that could possibly be sold for $100.
And it's too big right now because not all the expansions are out. Yeah. They claim that when they release all the expansions, they will all fit in that box.
Dang.
I don't know. That's years of projection.
Yeah, I feel like that's something you don't invest in until you have all the expansions. Yeah. But even then, $100 for a cardboard box. Yeah. But yeah, we love to play that game. And then our third couple hobby, which is more recent, it was something we did a couple years ago very regularly and then got off of and are now back into.
Stardew Valley. Yes, we're in our fourth year.
Fourth year.
Year number 4.
We're about to hit summer year 4.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
We love that game. We played it like religiously one summer when we were doing long distance because he was on internship in Minnesota and I was in Gainesville, Florida.
They kept a relationship alive.
It really did. We would FaceTime and play that game. I swear until like 3 a.m. every night. Like it was crazy.
2 a.m. for me because I was an hour behind.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we got super far, had so much fun. And then once we stopped doing long distance and got back together physically, we like
completely
stopped playing it. Yeah. And then we just picked it back up kind of recently because AJ kept begging me to play it and I was hesitant because I was like, I don't even know where we are in the game. There's nothing to do anymore. But we got back into it. There's so much to do. We have so much to do. So those are like our big couple hobbies right now. Highly recommend all 3.
Yeah, I noticed that they're all inside the house.
No, literally.
We have no social stuff right now.
That was another thing I was going to talk about. I was going to say I'm trying to use the excuse of winter, which it is a good excuse. But like come summertime, let's face it, these are still going to be our hobbies. Yeah. And that's not an excuse anymore.
We need to pick up one outdoor hobby. Not even outdoors, just like outside of the apartment.
Well, once the weather's nicer, we could definitely do more like hikes. Because there's so much good hiking around here. It's just so freezing right now. Which I know that doesn't stop some people, but it stops me.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have no social life currently outside of each other because if you missed it in whatever videos or episodes we've talked about it in, we recently moved to Portland. We are basically born and raised in Florida our whole lives and then moved here just a few months ago. So, Portland, Oregon, very far from Florida. We have no friends here. We don't know anyone. But
let's quantify that. I have a cousin. Right. Shout out.
Sorry. Okay, but he's like 40 and has a family. Like,
okay. We can still be friends.
No,
with him.
Like we know him, but I'm saying like
we're not gonna hang out with him.
Yes, exactly.
We should invite him to trivia. Him and his family. They'd be so good. We could have like the whole age range, like the. I think is he a millennial or is he Gen X? I forget. He might want to come.
I don't know. I don't know the
Doug, let me know in the comments if you want to come.
Stop. Anyway, yeah, and then AJ has some family in Seattle, and we have a friend in Seattle, but that's like hours away, so we can't just like go hang out with them whenever we want. Yep. So other than that, no friends, no family, no anyone. But we do have, I'd say they're acquaintances, right?
Yeah, we have some acquaintances.
Someone that AJ interned with last summer, he doesn't actually work in the same, or I guess that was 2 summers ago now. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Anyway, when he was on internship at the company he now works for full time, he interned with this guy. They don't currently work together anymore, but they're both still at the same company. And they invited us to a party this weekend. It's our first legit social event since moving here in November.
I feel like I've lost all my social skills.
I know.
I'm gonna be like going up there with like a drink in my hand and I'd be like, "Howdy."
No, I'm gonna take
fellow humans.
I'm gonna take like 3 shots before we go. But yes, we are excited because it's the first social event that we have to attend in Portland. So hopefully that goes well. Hopefully we like actually talk to some people and maybe make some connections.
Yeah.
But we need to we have both decided after getting the invite that we need to foster that relationship some more. Oh, it's him and his fiance, by the way.
Yeah, and they're so nice.
They're really
so
nice,
sick.
very sweet. We got dinner with them one of the nights we were here apartment hunting before we officially moved here. So they're really nice. We just need to like foster the relationship a bit. Try to be more social. It's just so hard as an adult.
And it's so easy, especially if you're in a relationship, to just fall in on the relationship.
Exactly.
Like, and I'm sure they feel the same way. They probably like.
It's just like so easy and comfortable, especially somewhere new like this where you don't know anyone that well. It's like instead
why would I
of
try to meet people if I already have my best friend
instead
right here?
of putting myself in an uncomfortable situation where I have to like be social and I'm like around people I don't know very well, it's like why would I not just stay home and play Diablo with you?
Yeah, exactly.
But
we should invite
hopefully
people
that
over
helps.
and have Diablo parties where we all grind.
I don't think anyone would enjoy that. I think that would be a really lame party.
Damn.
But that's a really great idea. Really great idea.
No,
yeah.
Comment down below if you'd want to come to my party, Diablo 3 themed.
Yes, that's the third question of this podcast. But yes, so that's an update on our social life.
Yeah.
But I feel like that covers pretty much everything. The one thing I wanted to say is we have also been obsessed with Severance.
Oh, so let's talk about our TV schedule.
Yeah, TV schedules.
We've got it nice and lined up. So Amazon Prime's what is it called? Pop Culture Jeopardy comes out on Wednesday night. So we're always looking forward to Wednesday night. That's tonight, by the way. We got to watch that.
Which is already going to be ending soon. So that's going to be really sad when that's over.
They've got a while. They've got like 9 more weeks at least.
Oh, okay.
And then Thursday, Beast Games. I know. I'm sorry. What's her name?
Rosanna Pansino.
Rosanna Pansino. I'm so sorry, but we are watching Beast Games. It is good television.
But the YouTube one is the one that had all the drama.
Mr. Beast may be a total
oh no, he's horrible.
Crap person and does a bunch of shitty stuff, but he can make a goddamn TV show.
No, Amazon can. He's just the face. But yeah,
it's so entertaining.
We couldn't help it. We just had to watch it. I mean, what's our one little view doing for them? It doesn't make that big of a difference.
Yep. It's like hate the player, not the game, right?
Sure.
Hate the player, not the game.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're watching that on Thursdays. Also, sometimes we'll watch Severance on Thursdays because it comes out on Thursday.
Yeah, we thought it was Fridays, but apparently it's Thursdays. I don't know what's going on.
It says it releases on Fridays, but like maybe because of our time zone, we're able to watch it after a certain time. Like maybe after 9 o'clock here.
Maybe. We should pay attention to what time it drops.
Yep.
Yeah.
Severance.
Oh my gosh, that show is
highlight.
crazy.
Severance season 2. So as of the recording, we've watched episodes 1 through
4. Yeah.
And dang, they know how to write the show. Good job,
crazy.
Ben Stiller, for writing it.
We are just really hoping that they have a plan for the show and they know how they're going to end it.
Oh, I
think they, yeah. I mean, every episode has been so perfectly thought out and like, I feel like not a second wasted on anything not important. Like they have a reason for everything that they put in every episode. So I feel like that gives me confidence that they know exactly what they're doing and they will end it when it's supposed to end and how it's supposed to end and not try to drag it out for money. But we'll see.
I'll give it up. I think they might end it season 4. I think they're going to try to stretch it to 4. I think they could end it in 3.
Yeah. But also, I feel like the show is pretty slow paced naturally. Like, not just to make money, but like all of season 1, you didn't really find out much.
That's true.
So I feel like they could do like 4 or 5 seasons without it being stretched, just like as they do. Maybe. Okay. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, if you don't know what Severance is, it's the premise is there is a procedure that you can do to separate your work self from your outside of work self, your at home self. So you basically have a work person whose memories are completely separate, whose knowledge and memories are separate than your outside person. So you go to work, you clock in, your conscious is totally blank because your work self is taking over. And then when you clock out, you come back. So for you, it's like you go to work and then you leave work.
Yeah, it's like a split second.
Yep.
Or nothing, I guess.
And then for your work person on the inside, they are living in eternal work.
Yes,
every
they
time
just finished work.
They work all day, then they clock out, and then they're literally back into it because you just clock them back in.
Yeah,
so,
crazy.
Crazy.
It's a really interesting concept.
Very
I feel like
fun.
it's a cool commentary on like work-life balance and like workaholics and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really makes you think like how bad would your life have to be to want to like not live it for 8 hours a day at work or whatever, however many hours. Yeah. It's pretty interesting.
I'm thinking of getting it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So that you can go to work and not know that Suki and I exist.
Yes. You guys are distracting.
But we give you a reason to come home.
Hmm.
Anyway, I feel like that's a good chat synopsis of our life lately. I had one question I forgot to ask you.
Go ahead.
When we were talking about work and how you're doing coding and stuff. I was doing something earlier today on my computer that involved downloading something from the internet, and it just like got me thinking. I am probably too trusting of like random links on the internet, but then I was curious, like, how easy is it really to get a virus? Like, is it as easy as people say or like make it seem? Because I have full faith in my computer and the internet and every link I'm clicking that I'm not going to get a virus. Like, I was downloading this thing today and it was like 100 something megabytes. And this pop-up came up and it was like, this file's too big for iOS or Apple or whatever the heck does it to scan for viruses. Are you sure you want to proceed? And I was like, yeah. And I mean, my computer's fine. It didn't have a virus as far as I know. But then that got me thinking, I was like, am I way too trusting of these random links I'm clicking? Is it that easy? You're a computer guy.
It's that easy.
Oh, so maybe I need to be more careful.
You should be very cautious about like what you're downloading, where you're downloading from. Because downloading it's not a problem, but as soon as you run that executable, then you like that could be a virus. And some apps may look like they're working, but they're also running a virus. That's called like a Trojan, or something like that. It's like
like the Trojan horse.
Like the Trojan horse.
History.
Yep. So
okay.
Be a little more cautious.
Because I'm so careless with it when it's like, this is a sketchy link that might have a virus. I'm like, that's fine. I've made it this far.
Macs are known to be a little more like harder to mess with, I think.
Well, that's good.
It's mainly like PCs that are
targeted. Another reason to get a Mac. PCs suck.
I guess, yeah. No, they don't.
No, they do.
Okay.
Macs are better.
To each their own.
Okay.
I like my PCs.
Okay. Well, anyway, this has been an actual episode of our life lately.
Yeah.
Not just within the past few years, but within the past weeks. Month.
Yeah, this is very relevant to us.
I mean, by the time this episode's coming out, it'll have been a few weeks, but for the most part, pretty recent. But yes, I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for future episodes where we talk about our life lately.
That's right.
And yeah, cheers.
Cheers to you.
Yes.
Yay.